Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero, Strike Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on favorable approach between these. We've got here Jove fighting for America, democracy, freedom, and the 7th Infantry Division versus in the west we got here Fredbrik fighting for the Oberkommando Germany, Deutschland, taking all the role here of the Fredbrik Light Brigade, tasked with rooting out those damn detestable Yankees. We're looking here at a standard suffering with Breakthrough Doctrine, Scavenge, and Elite Armored Infantry Steel Pioneers for him versus Jove's Heavy Cavalry Armor Company and Rifle Company with Triple Infantry there for Jove. So reasonably standard stuff there from both players. Also a quick thanks to Brandon for donating and supporting the Propagandacast. Most appreciated, Brandon. And of course for those wondering, the rest of you can support it. You can via donations, via either PayPal or Patreon. Links are in the video description there down below the video if you are curious. And of course they would be most appreciated if you do donate. We got the full score setting out there, cool one following up there for Fredbrik, heading straight for the fuel there with Jove. In pretty aggressively then, in this case Jove was able to prepare the terrain ahead of time here, so Fredbrik can, for example, establish a pin right around here, which is somewhat common. But there you go, rifling up here. They are now very much without much cover. Here we got Storm Pass, cool one opening up there, some force into the cover, of course, away from the point. Reason sitting southward, so Rifleman in the north. Interesting enough, you would figure you'd sort of keep the two riflemen close to each other so you can better support each other and use the reaction to secure the northern half of the map, but he did it sort of a bit the other way around. So the rifleman a bit more isolated against Fredbrik, who's keeping his Kugelwagen force jump us together. He's actually going for a second Kugelwagen here versus Jove. Bit of a rare sight that does kind of make sense. You can sort of use two Kugelwagens efficiently. You can actually do a lot of damage, sort of economically, and they can be used for supporting infantry. But of course, versus the Soviets, versus the American players got mechanized, though the double Kugelwagen strategy can quickly fall apart. Still, it's kind of working out here for Fredbrik for the time being. It's only got Joe in the defense, so they're still grabbing a territory up north. Could try and borrow a flank through here, get behind Fredbrik here. There's Joe's rifleman, Reason's almost wiped out. Needs to get the fresh rifle support that back in action. Head Jove. And there we go, we got two Kugelwagens out here for Fredbrik with another foot of squad on the way as well. Jove under a lot of pressure there from Fredbrik already. Fredbrik very aggressively against Jove, very aggressive and definitely aiming for something rather disruptive. There you go. Looks like going for the point first, never really tried to flank in that way, coordinate more rifle squads against Fredbrik, who's now pulled back both Kugelwagen for repairs. Second foot squad out there, one in the south, then got progress as well there though for Fredbrik and the Fredbrik Light Brigade, which would later be upgraded to a full division, the Fredbrik Light Division, or Führer Escort Division. Little fun fact there. Double Kugelwagens tech up there for Fredbrik, so two Volkswagen squads and two Kugelwagens alongside, of course, the Silent Stern Pioneer squad versus Jove so far through Rifleman. Nothing further there. Seems perhaps a bit taken aback here by Fredbrik's aggressive and rapid strategy. Since most Oberkommando players would at least go for a few more infantry squads before pushing against their opponents, and would generally not go for double Kugelwagens, but that is very much what Fredbrik has done here versus Jove, and Jove might find himself struck a bit. There you go, got a kill there. Fred's dead with the wheels stack up his arse, it seems. There's now taking off from the Kugelwagen, quickly striking. Continue pressure up here. Sandbags laid down by Fredbrik. Helps first and foot start here, but there's a Kugelwagen on the other side, and we got troops moving to the north. Jove's forces scattered, I think, a bit too thinly and can't really support each other efficiently, which very much, I think, casts the game here, the back was there in favour of Fredbrik, who can support himself a bit better. There, of course, his forces can support each other better. Captain for Jove, not a more aggressive sort of lieutenant build. A start there versus Fredbrik. I think that would help out more now than going for the captain initially. He would then go for a fast 50 caliber machine gun, which I think would also have an impact. But looks like Jove's going to aim for a fast Steward here instead versus Fredbrik, and hope the Steward can turn things around here versus him. Fredbrik and Niemal going just aggressively. He's really taking a lot of territory away. And then, of course, the double Kugelwagens can, of course, quickly assist for that as well. Once you've done the fighting, you just rush them out and seize as much as you can. Jove going for an ambulance. Certainly, several of his rifle squads are in a quite depleted state. Ambulance taking the field. Now, that's a great move there by Jove. Great move. I mean, he actually used the captain to supervise the ambulance. Of course, you can use him to supervise any of the buildings and supervise anything in those buildings. And I think actually that's the first time I've seen someone supervise an ambulance. But again, it is a pretty clever move there by Jove. Means he doesn't have to wait too long there to get the ambulance out. He can quickly heal up his men as well. So that was definitely a very sharp move there by Jove. Definitely a very sharp move. Going up here with the mortar to follow up here against Fredbrik. Cool by moving back in front of the rifleman, providing a bit of an easy target. Battle group headquarters up here, though we do have some medical supplies first out here for Fredbrik. Fredbrik very quick going for the Kednev. He's clearly expecting something there from Jove, and he's taking no chances. Bringing up the Kednev as soon as he can, and that is definitely a very simple choice. There you go. Mortifying away here. We could try and smoke and close up, then again the shield pumps might render that a bit pointless, but there you go. Shot fired. A bit too slow this time around. Jove hard at work getting north, captain there with the bazooka. Kubag go back to the base, so he's trying to get there. And there go counterattack here. Fredbrik shifting from the centre towards the north, of course, it allows here Jove to go through. Any theory could flank him. There you go. Captain here dealing with the troops to head on. No, he falls back. Jove in this case trying to take a path that doesn't involve taking too many hits there from the Germans. And something collapsed, at least sounded like a collapse. That was the Kubelwagen apparently crashing into the shed, breaking the walls. But damn it, Fitz, where did you learn to drive, Franz? Oh, ja, sie kann dort drive, aren't sie? Ja. Forces running in against the captain, Raffen opening up the return as well. Up north here, Wilson supporting in. Fredbrik here might be pushing his light a bit too far. We've got assault rifles up in the full screens. There we go, just keeps pressing here. Joe falling a bit further back here. Folks, there we go, cutting to against the captain. Ranhand Grenade, causing him to rush everything out in the open. But there you go, folks, push back. Yes, over the Kenner for there. We got Dr. Church and Fredbrik. It is breakthrough. We got Panther with his plus the echelons got killed. Bit of a loss there for Joe. Not a huge one, but still a loss. And you know that Fredbrik is bringing up the heavier infantry in a sense. The Panzerfusiliers. Getting them G43's Panzerfusilier by. It was sort of an honorific title. It was basically just another way of saying Panzer Grenadier for the most part. Initially it was a title only the Gross Deutschland had, and later on other divisions would also sort of receive Panzerfusiliers of their own. For example, the Hammer-Göring Panzer was Fallschirm Panzer Corps had a Panzerfusilier battalion attached to it, for example, but part of the corps there, and the Hammer-Göring or the Führergrenadier and Führerbegleiter divisions had Panzerfusiliers themselves because, well, they were actually formed up from elements of the Gross Deutschland which were attached from the division to form escort units for the Führer at the Wolfschanze, and then when that was sort of dissolved and they pulled away there was basically a lot of troops standing about, and they were then used to form up these two units, and they then got the titles of, well, Führer or Panzerfusilier units as well, which actually caused the Americans to think during the fighting in the Ardennes, they actually were facing off against the Gross Deutschland units because of those units, but again they weren't. The Gross Deutschland was still pretty much exclusively on the Eastern Front, but there's a little fun fact there. Still, Fredbrik here keeping Joe on his toes. Of course, with the Steward out here, Fredbrik will need to be more cautious. Again, I can't help but feel that slightly here again, Joe might have benefited more from the Lieutenant, some more aggressive infantry and some 50 cups, that way keep Fredbrik in check. Got an MD-34 on the way for him. We got weapon racks on the way for Joe. That'll mean some BARs. Also got some harassment going on here behind Fredbrik's lines. Not too bad here, not too bad. We got the mortar blasting away for America. Freedom and democracy here with the 7th Infantry Division. Ooh, almost landed a hit. Almost, but not quite. Good hitting northwards. Kubelwagen fixed up. Fredbrik still got both of his Kubelwagen intact for now. And there we go. BAR's out for the Americans. Kubelwagen sending out, and we got a second Panzerfusilier squad here for Fredbrik. More of those chaps. Mortar hammering away. Rather than they need to retreat in the face of the Panzerfusiliers and the Volksfusiliers soon. I mean, they don't have any BARs, they're low on health, and those are pretty much upgraded infantry with full health. So yeah, quick retreat there, Captain doing what he can. Needs to get the Steward and the rifle down there. Joe, I think we're also at this point benefit from choosing a docks. I mean, right now I'm going for some Rangers with Thompsons here. I think, oh, nice bait there with the grenade. Particularly who'd hit the door there and then sort of basically timed the grenade there. So that's quite nicely done there by Fredbrik. And again, Rangers here wouldn't be a bad choice. This Thompson seems to think to do a lot of damage there to some of Fredbrik's troops, and that way push away forwards there for Jove. Forces occupying here, MG34 coming around there. They're worried about attack around the core point, or maybe just a miss set up there by Fredbrik. Almost got the munitions point there. Jove the 9 a bit stronger than they was moments ago. That is good for him, that is good for him. That's good for Fredbrik though. Going point there, Leerson's dealing with the Kubelwagen, or at least attempting to. Back here, Joe still flooding manpower. He could also go for some caches right now. Fuel cache, munitions cache, all of which will help him get a bit further ahead there. Fredbrik, I think, would be a good idea. I think would be a very good idea. Quick fall back here with the rifle with the BARs. And there goes Sturmpaniers flanking in. Firing their Sturmgewehrs. Sending those Leersons running. Sturmringen engaging the Panther Fusilier. Firing away there. Troops suppressed. Sturmringen in. Flanking the MG34 crew there with its whole cracks machine gun, of course the 30mm gun, doing a bit of damage there to the MG34 crew, taking hit there from my Kedner for that, returning a pretty nasty on the Sturm light tank there, with a bit of dash and death. Jove though going for anti-tank and clears away here, but of course Fredbrik going for armor, though Fredbrik has yet to further take up the anti-tank, and I think will be a bit overkill versus the Kubelwagens. He's also got for 4th rifle squads. I mean, he's just showing that manpower though. I do think at this point he might bend off just trying to go for a fuel cache and then trying to rush out some armor here versus Fredbrik. Still anti-tank gun, rifleman's definitely not a bad choice either. Captain English jump rifle there coming, the retreat of the Sturmpaniers. Small chance of getting a wipe here, but most likely he's just going to be able to get away. Fredbrik though finally taking up here. And almost got the Panther Fusiliers. Only, he took that taken out by a mortar round. Bad luck. Good luck for Jove, but bad luck for Fredbrik. Bad luck for Otto. I was so close. Scheiße. Singing got my kidney. Ooh, mistake with the Kubelwagen. Might be a misclick ball power thing. Hard to say. Oh, wait, gets hit by an anti-tank rifle grenade. He's going to be able to get it here. No! Oh, he got it. I've been really weird at the Kubelwagen gun away from there. Gun defend for holding the RSMC. Jove now really in strong control here versus Fredbrik and the Führer. Big Light Brigade. We got the captain here dealing with the Panther Fusiliers. And we got more Panther Fusiliers. No Storm Officer though. No use of breakthrough tactics so far here by Fredbrik though. Would recommend either of those. I think a Spellhandler Storm Officer is actually a really potent tool for the Oberkommando West. And of course breakthrough tactics can be done for some really aggressive and insane harassment tactics. And just really being a pain in the butt ass for your opponent. And the tank get caught by Volkskriegs Russian force there. Assault rifles in hand. Ready to challenge that anti-tank gun. Jove, nothing further there. He could take up now, go for the Major. They need a fuel cache to really make it work, I think.
A capture point is under attack.
Forces under 5. We got the spare Panther quarters up here to defend the cut-off point from the northern half. Further shooting there, we got the Stuart moving in here again, flanking the Volkskriegs. At least attempting to flank, but not quite getting that super flanky hit. Kednev landing a good hit though there with its 88mm rocket, penetrating the side there of the Stuart light tank with ease. Like a hot German knife through weak American butter. Being pushed back, then you feel for taking positions up and up north here, suppressed by the Schwerpanzer Corps. Got the Leersons going in as well. But overall, again, Jove is in a much stronger position now than earlier in the game. So that's definitely going to help him there. Now we'll have to see if Jove can actually make good use of it. Still no tech up. Still no Doctrine either for Jove. That one certainly I think is a bit worrying as well. You'd think he'd sort of go for something by now, but there seems to be a lack of anything there from Jove. and perhaps a lack of a greater plan versus Fredbrik. Whereas Fredbrik's clearly got some kind of plan. Again, he's got armor ready now, in theory. He's got Panther facilities, whereas Jove. He's got a lot of resources, but again, there's nothing concrete happening with them. Nothing solid. So in that regard, Fredbrik will strategically have an advantage, even if Jove's got a nice chunk of the map and a decent force. Strategically, Jove does seem weak again. There's no clear plan here for this part of the match. There might be some uncertainty as to what he thinks Fredbrik might do, or what he should do. Which is only a possibility, but I definitely think the priority for now to Joe should be figuring out what he wants to do here. Because again, there's definitely a holding pattern sort of sense going on here now. He's got a lot of manpower, he's got fuel, munitions, and he's got doctrines he can choose. There's a lot of possibilities here, and he's just not doing anything with them. Almost got like Kevin for there, almost got it. He got more Panther facilities here for Fredbrik, who's actually got a much smaller force, but he's actually pushing back Jove in part because again, I think Jove still doesn't know what he wants to do. There's no clear strategy, no clear anything sort of, guideline towards victory here for Jove. Oh wait, he's finally doing it. He's finally taking up. The problem is his opponent's already now getting out of Panther 4, so it's going to be a bit behind there. We should be thankful though that Fredbrik didn't decide just to wait a bit longer and go for a Panther. Troops pushing in there. Troops are pressing the Schwer Panther to call his definitely a nuisance here. And there we go. Panther Fusiliers bursting force. Almost got the Fuchs squad though. And the centre getting caught as well here by a lot of fire. And Stewart engaging the Fusiliers, turning into them. So Joe excellently and expertly pushing back here against Fredbrik across the most of the map here, but there you go, we got the Panther for Fredbrik, the Panzer Kampfwagen 4.
Battalion just released a major for action.
Major, he can soon go for Sherman. He's still got a lot of manpower though, I mean really. A few fuel caches I think would have done wonders for Jove earlier. That combined with the doctoral choice and some fast attacking. Bit of fun here, we got the captain engaging the Panther bazookas and take off a little wing as well here. Ooh, didn't get a penetrating hit of the bazooka, which ensured the anti-tank rifle couldn't damage the engine of the Panther 4. On the other hand, the Steward here having troubles up north, hitting hits from Panther. Fusilier anti-tank rifle. He lost a unit as well here, I think a rifle unit got wiped out. They were lost there for Joe, yes indeed. He's down to 3, having had 4. And he lost one of his more veteran ones too. Sherman there finally running for Jove, some armour on the way here to support the 7th Infantry. Panther 4 there takes a penetrating hit there from the anti-tank gun. We got Sturm on his way for Fredbrik, having lost a squad of them actually. I missed out on that one. That should actually be a bit of help there for Joe as they'll slow down the Panther 4 from getting back onto the field. Plus, of course, I mean, forcing opponents to have to spend 300 manpower to replenish your Sturm ponies is definitely not bad either. You could try and use the captain to rush out the Sherman, but captain is too preoccupied in the centre there to be spared for such petty jobs. And there goes Stewart here pursuing the Panzer Fusiliers, crossing houses, walls and whatnot. But I can't have the hiding here. Oh dear, the Stewart could be in a bit of trouble. Main support, and there you go. I can't have a shoots here from the fuel pond. Gets got it in the Stewart and take Panzer's ring about here. Oh dear, another hit there. Main gun out, Stewart almost knocked out, and he's going to find out to take rifle, and he's going to get the Stewart, and he knocks it out. Quite a loss there for Jove. He lost his Stewart.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Panther 4 there awaiting repairs. Sherman out here for Jove, going in for some vengeance, revenge. In the south here, folks being pushed back with riflemen. Still, Joe remains in a very strong position now versus his opponent, though he's still got manpower floating there again. I really think, though, a fuel cache or 2 could be great, or just some things, just doctrine, honestly. Again, he's just doing nothing, and he's about to hit the 20-minute mark. Which one, as I usually say, there's not much benefit if you're waiting that long. You've pretty much sort of lost it all. I do wish Fredbrik would make a bit more use of his doctrine against some, I don't know, breakthrough tactics or the storms. So I think it'd be a good choice there for him. Sherman versus Panther 4. Panther 4, they're pushing back these Sherman.
A capture point is under attack.
Rather than dealing with full grenadiers, incendiary grenade off. Push back there. Fredbrik though is a bit on the defensive now versus Jove again, who's maintained or gained a strong, I think, position on the map. You can also soon bring up another Sherman. It's going to take a bit longer for Fredbrik to bring up more armour. But again, if Jove were to angle for some full caches, he could further that way, you know, push a disparity between the two in resources, and that way further get ahead of his opponent, which I think would be a very solid idea there for him, to put it mildly. But there you go, Sherman getting the centre. Noting, by the way, he has not upgraded with a 50 caliber there for anti-infantry. I think that's a slight misstep there by Jove. North here, Panther 4 there pushing back troops. Big 2 points wise. It's actually very close between the two players. Very close. Another Sherman there for Jove. Still no doctrine though. Actually, the one thing he's lacking in the moment, that is a doctrinal choice. I mean, he's clearly got nothing. I mean, he could easily at this point, you know, gone for rifle cover, then gone for an EC8 to support the first Sherman. I mean, he could have gone for an EC8 in the first place. So I definitely feel like here Jove is not playing frightfully efficiently at the moment. Not playing frightfully efficiently. Punch was there finding way Captain doing it, got the Sherman moving up, still no upgrades to the fort, it's still no 50 caliber being added. Still nothing, still nada. Sherman they're down to half health already in his counters with the Propagandacaster. I think it's definitely done a lot of free shots with some of Jove's armour, and that is definitely also allowed to gain some experience. They're already veteran too. Up here though, Panther 4 pushing back the rifleman. Second Sherman out there for Jove. America and democracy. So a lot going on here, more to push back there by Fredbrik's start men. Another unit wipe there for Jove, another unit wipe. Bit of a loss there for him, bit of a loss. Rather than a bit of trouble with the Panther for Celia. Up here we got the Sherman dealing with the Panther Steel Pioneers, and up here the Raptor going better territory as well.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Fredbrik, it looks like he's aiming for a Panther. That's definitely going to be a problem for Jove, who's going to struggle a bit there with a Panther support by Panther 4, unless Fredbrik proceeds to play his Panther absolutely terribly. We'll have to see how that works out though. Panther is pushed back. Panther 4 taking hits up from the anti-tank gun. But Fredbrik is regaining the map here from Jove once more, reclaiming what truly belongs to the fatherland.
We're losing a capture point.
Panther 4 turns back to the other, shatters the cover. Jagdpanzer, interesting choice. No, cancels it. Looks like it's going to be the Panther after all. Meanwhile, Jove aiming for an artillery advantage here with a second mortar. He could also have gone for the pack out, and he does have the resources for it. Again, he's consistently floating a lot. And again, I'm not a huge fan of that by Jove there, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of that. I definitely feel like he's missed out on some opportunities.
Order crew standing by for orders.
It's not like he's sending up for a Panther himself, which was what Fredbrik is, which of course explains his resource float a bit there. But again, Jove, there is some less an excuse. From the dealing with the Steel Pioneers. Almost got them wiped, in fact. Had he rushed, I think at the right time they probably could have wiped them there. Instead, one man gets away with a tiny sliver of health there. Though he will be coughing up a lot of bullets for the rest of his life if he does survive this battle. Veteran to 3 Panther facilities, that's pretty good there for Fredbrik and the Führer Big Light Brigade. German being slowly worked on. Also, fun fact, there exists a written report of sorts, a sort of story there, from the guy who commanded, I think it was the Fredbrik Light Brigade, actually, I think it was an Ernst or something like that. There was actually something the Americans requested for him. They actually did a lot of those things for a lot of German commanders. They sort of just go up and sort of ask them to talk about different things, and there's one of those you can sort of find it sort of Google correct, sort of a story, well, him described basically his time with the unit from its formation until the end. So, a little fun fact there, There are some interesting details in it. I can't quite remember the link, it's a bit of a longer one. I think it's more like just Googling up, you know, the Fredbrik Light Brigade and then Googling his name, and then you should probably find it somewhere. We got the Panther on the way there for Fredbrik. So he's very much going there for the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Meanwhile, Jove again, and no Doctrine. 26 minutes of the game. He's got manpower floating again. No additional anti-tank guns either. I'm a bit worried about Jove here at the moment. A bit worried about Jove. Up north, the racing team with the Fultz goes up close and ugly. The engagement sort of springs out, but ultimately very much in favour of the Fultz. So the Pearsons does get off some good hits as the Fultz goes up close here. The M1 carbines singing out. They actually look like they're winning. Wow, who would have thought that? The assault rifles turned the tide, but just think about that. The resistance were actually pretty close to beating the Fultz grenadiers there. Up here in the south, we got unit wiped here rather than paid for the lives. And he lost the resistance as well, so quite a few losses there for Jove. His Shermans, by the way, a bit scattered, not really working in unison. We got the Panther quickly blitzing away from the face of the anti-tank gun, and we got the Panther out there for Fredbrik, the Model A. It is very much so the common model they always use in Company of Heroes. It's never the G model. Obviously the D model wouldn't be used since that was the least produced version and also one that was quickly discontinued, to the extent that it's basically still so used to the end of the war, but you know. Panther getting in the Sherman anti-tank carbine, but that Sherman's going to be a lot of trouble here. Took too long then setting up the anti-tank as well there. Piercing rounds might help a bit. He needs to get the others. Oh, it's actually not going to matter. It's right here. Jove suffering now from the wrath of Fredbrik and the German Panzerwaffe. He's even stealing the anti-tank gun there, the sneaky bastard. Other Sherman moving up, but it's all here too late. Sherman knocked out here, brewed up by the Panther. Like an Australian cup of tea. The Australians, they like their tea burning. And now he goes for the lieutenant. Curious decision to do that now. I think he would have benefited from as soon as some 50 caliber sabers. The Panther for this would have been great. But he's got double mortars. Also bringing up another anti-tank gun to replace the one there pilfered by the Germans. So there you go, we got the Panther waiting some lighter repairs, but otherwise I think in a pretty good condition. Also, fun fact, the Panther was actually in the war not that much more expensive to make than the Panther 4. I mean, compared with the Tiger, the King Tiger was a lot bloody cheaper, like less than half the price of those, for example. Still again, only marginally more expensive. I think like 140,000 Reichsmark for a Panther 4 and like 157,000 Reichsmark for a Panther. That's a little thing there to keep in mind.
We have a lieutenant reporting in for duty.
Which again is a really sort of surprising statistic. It's not one you hear a lot, but it's basically it. Bit of light skirmishing in the south. We've got Rifle versus Fultz Grenadiers here. Mortars sneaking about there. Not really able to support the frontline troops very well. They should try and keep it close to the zone of fighting. Academy for sneaking about. He's probably scouting, trying to look for easy targets they can knock out, then deny. Jove reduced from this off. Noting by the way, the Panther was not going with the machine gun, but the Panther has. Another fun difference between the Panther and the Panther 4 is that the Panther 4 had a protected armoured compartment, whereas the Panther did not. That's always one of the more fun ones. Never did that with the Panther, but again, the Panther 4 had a protected armoured compartment to ensure the grenades were less likely to cook off. There you go, Panther rolling in here. Engaging aggressively with machine guns and main gun. Shoot, Helmut, shoot! No, it's armor-piercing rounds. Fires are high explosives. What do you mean we don't have high explosives? Ah, scheiße. So it's Canadians. Bottoming up here behind the wall, being pushed back. They're grabbing the northern victory point here. Victory points wise, Joe's got lead over Fredbrik, but force composition wise, Fredbrik now very much has the edge there thanks to the Panther 4 and the Panther again. Joe's lack of a doctrine really is becoming gravely detrimental for him, I think, at this stage here. Gravely detrimental. And honestly, I feel like while he did get some use out of the Stewart there, and overall his platoon company command post has been of less use. Part of me thinks he might have been better off than an early lieutenant and some 50 cubs to contain Fredbrik, but of course by now it's too late. Almost wiped his own mortar crew there. Takes a hit there directly from the Panther. Needs to pull back here. Panther moving in there. Mortar crew wiped. Oh my god, the ambulance inside the base, and he gets it. Ambulance down. Jove very quick to get a replacement there, since he knows he can't afford to be one for some time. Panther just blasting out the advancing infantry with machine guns. Captain charging forwards. Damage engine on the Panther. Fredbrik very much in control up north here. We got the Panther 14 with rifle. No, so going to get wiped, I think. It's going to have to be very lucky. There we go, they got wiped. They got annihilated. Jove there. Needs to be careful. Can't afford those kind of losses by now. Especially now that Fredbrik's got a much more vicious infantry force. And of course now well supported by armour. In that sense again, Jove's 2 Shermans without any tank destroyers really didn't make a lot of sense. And for that matter, again, it just gone for V6 might also been a better state. But for now, it's beginning to look very much in favour of Fredbrik. Sherman sitting out there into technique covering up as well. The Superfire and the Panther 4. Not really getting any penetrating hits. There we go, Captain running, Sherman supporting. There we go. Almost wiping the entire Fluxco squad there. Using armor-piercing rounds, not even the high-closer rounds. And of course, note to keep in mind is that the Sherman's armor-piercing rounds, I mean, despite having 2 differences again, I mean, it's still about as good as a sort of Panther 4 round, whereas again, the high-closer round is just even better versus infantry. But there you go, showing a lot of trouble engaged with the Panther for the Panther. Anti-tank, and they can't actually quickly swivel about. The tank with certain position, but can't deal with being flanked at all, which is not a good setup there by Jove. Panther was clearing out. Panther 4 going here for the Sherman. Almost got it. It's almost knocked out here. There we go. Penetrating hit. Veteran 2. Panther though pulls back. He does not go for it. Captain rushing forward there with the bazookas. And we finally got a doctor choice here for Joe at 32 minutes. He goes for armor. He rushes in the tank destroyer, though, to be honest. You could at least go for that bit sooner. We'll have to see here if Joe can then turn the tide with the power of the M10 tank destroyers, which were actually called the Achilles by the British, which also, by the way, had a 17-pounder gun version of it, which was also called the Achilles because I don't actually know why. Punch with the dealing with the rifle here. M10 hanging back there with its 3-inch gun. Again, recruited here by the plucky Panzerfußleger. Also, he's got a veteran fire squad over them. That's pretty bad for Joe's men. Bit of finding around here in the centre of 10, losing out to the Volksgun leaders, but they're going some 22% and running thanks to the 50 caliber machine gun, which is now catching the Raketneffer in negative cover. Let loose, Carl. My name's Joe. I don't care, Carl. Just keep shooting. Got Sherman moving ahead here. Panther's rushing, and there it goes straight into the Sherman, taking fire there. They're virtually feeding out. The M10 trying to crush them. It's going to crush them. Oh dear. Oh, he could. Oh, he's going to lose the veteran 5 Panther. That'll be a huge loss for Fredbrik. No, no, the last man gets away. Last man gets away. Troop ceiling reinforcing. Sherman there, 15 kills, but still a bit outgunned here, thanks to the Panther, supported by the Panther 4. Grabbing the point there. Troops suppressed here with the MG-34. Got the Panther moving down the southern road here to deal with the troops by the victory point. And without any anti-tank weapons, they are very much in a sticky situation against Fredbrik's Panther 4, which is quickly taking out quite a beating on the riflemen. So the army gets a captain in the centre, returning northwards with no support either. There's certainly a sense of desperation, I think, from Jove. Panther engaging, 5 kills here. And a mortar there stolen away from Jove. A bit of artillery there for Fredbrik finally. That could become a bit of a problem here for Jove down the road. If he makes good use of that mortar. Got the M10 in there, get some hits on the Panther 4 with its 3-inch gun. If cover itself doesn't get caught in a bad situation in the centre here, we got two special force punch was added again. 50 caliber not quite set up, that's a grenade here from it. There we go, the Vetri 2, and we got the Shan flying away as well. 16 kills, Panther Fusiliers sent running once more. Joe here is definitely striking. I think we'll stand to go for another M10 here. That way he can maybe sort of get the German armor, in which case he could probably deal with the infantry and the supporting elements a bit more efficiently.
We're losing a capture point.
So on the victory point they're being grabbed. Few or victims secured by the mortar crew there. Closest moving header, got the mortar up, and then we got the Sherman firing and missing. Panther 4 dealing with the captain down south, Basukas firing there, gets penetrating on the Panther 4. In the centre, the assault continues. I really think at this point the Joe really should try A, attacking from another angle entirely. He's just trying to sort of bash his way through frontally again. That's where Fredbrik's going to be the most prepared. I think a larger flank assault via the south here I think would have had a better effect. They maybe been able to overwhelm some of Joe or Fredbrik's more exposed units, taking out. They maybe even gain the Panther 4, at which point the Panther would be more isolated and that's an easy target for Joe to deal with. Instead he's just throwing a lot of troops into the center, which of course means he can't go for any armor because he's being a lot on manpower. Mortar fire now landing from both sides here around the centre. Troops dying as well. Shamley good to go again. 20 kills. Halfway to victory, if not closer. Nego grenade against the 50 cover there. Stielhandgranate. And in the south, we got the Volksgrenadier flank here with their Sturmgewehrs. He's got the 5th car almost there. We got another 5th car setting up. Oh, we got the M10 moving in there, and oh, almost crushes the entire squad. There we go. Vetri 2 on the M10. The Panther 4 was close nearby. Sherman goes down into the Kednefer fire, and who knows what else. Panther 4 Panther moving in there, and the M10 survives. Quite a loss there though for Joe. That was his veteran tank crew. He's still up against a very veteran Panther 4 crew and a notably veteran Panther crew, which is definitely going to be a problem there for Joe. If he somehow doesn't fix that very fast, I mean his force is quickly bleeding out here in the face of Fredbrik's Krupp steel onslaught. Well, hits there on the Panther 4 from the bazookas. More mortar fire here, landing amongst the riflemen. Panther 4, their veteran, free-ball, increased rate of fire and mobility. That's definitely bad news for Joe's infantry. Mortar hits landing on the rifleman there. Almost got the cap, but the captain's almost got the Panther 4, but he is forced away there. Joe, some 10 moves ahead here, 8 kills on its conscience. 50 caliber moving up, covering the right flank here. Troops to the center of the gap to obliterate. There goes head to shape for the Panther, gets a penetrating hit there through the 80mm of sloped armor of North harassment going on there. Apparently he's not bothering at all with the mortar, which has quickly gained 4 kills and already halfway to veterancy 2. Pretty risky move. They've been rushing down the 50 caliber, maybe to deal with the mortar, maybe just rush the victory point. Who knows? Well, there you go, setting up there. Joe could actually risk, Fredbrik could risk losing the mortar he just stole from Joe here. Veteran 2 there. Oh, Veteran 3 actually for the 5th caliber. Veteran 3. Got the M10 rushing northwards here. Gonna go for the Panther. Oh, he's blitzing. He's gonna try and crush them. There we go. Fredbrik reacts just in time to avoid, getting a squad of pancakes instead of men. House collapsed under bazooka fire. Needs to get those troops moving. Jove is still hanging on there. He's still giving Fredbrik a bit of a bloody nose, but Fredbrik is very much nonetheless in a strong position. Mechanized Rebellion could go for repair pioneers here to help speed up the repairs, though he's a bit lacking the resource because that's reinforced a lot here. M10 taking hits from the Kednefers. Almost lost his edge to the Kednefers. He's not grabbing the victory point there either. And Lieutenant's been gunned down by the Panther Fusiliers. Looks like there won't be any survivors there. Being popular into tank rifle grenade? What?
We're losing a capture point.
What was that all about? There you go, harassment in the south. What is Jove planning here? He's got a lot of manpower and fuel now flooding back again. Is he planning a bulldozer sham or something? Is that his plan?
Bulldozer ready.
So it would seem. I'm less confident that's going to be very useful there versus Fredbrik. Particularly not with the Panther about. Eventually 2 more to their firing on Jove's positions. Panther moving ahead, engaging troops in the centre. Panther is murdering troops up north. Got the bulldozer moving ahead here. Another ambulance down for Jove, rushing straight ahead here. A tank grenade off there. We got artillery fire on the kidnappers in the likes. The damage engine on it. More hits. Panther going for the kill. Panther moving in as well here. He's going to lose it in a matter of seconds. And there you go. Eventually fall for the Panther 4 M10 next target here for the Panther Kampfwagen. And there we go. Jove surrenders. A loss for America. A victory for Germany. A brutal fight here, but ultimately I think what killed Jove here was A, the lack of complete doctrine, and then just that period there around sort of the early mid-late game there, we just struggled with finding out what he wanted to do, and West Fredbrik just had a clear plan. He went for the Panther 4. With Jove, there's this moment that he wasn't sure what he wanted to do, and that really I think gave Fredbrik the edge for sufficient long enough to really I think push the game further into advantage. Factor in that Jove never really went for any big flanks was Fredbrik, who then allowed Fredbrik to then just much more efficiently defend, which again just gave him more strength versus Jove. So I think there's some strategic and tactical areas here that I think meld together to give Fredbrik the victory. Though of course Fredbrik again did play well, so it's not like, you know, it was a complete patch that just got lucky. I mean, you know, Jove also played well, but again, strategically without a sound plan there, even if he played tactically well to the extent he just, you know, wouldn't be able to cohere into something bigger. And Fredbrik just basically won through, I think, just a better strategy. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another signing episode. Bye.